He wouldn't. Come on up here, JR. By the way, I've got to say this last story. You've heard a lot of it tonight. When Dick and I were growing up, imagine I bought Lewis Ford, Russ Ingram, the tycoon, I don't know what you call him. I understood what 14% interest rates was with him, and I paid it. And I once went into his office. I said, Russ, why is it that I'm paying 14%, everybody else is at 5%? And he said, if you goddamn think that you can't pay me 14%, you shouldn't be in business. I said, I'm sorry. I'm sorry even for asking, but I've got to tell you that he took a chance. And Dan Hebert, as I was growing our business, final story. You got to understand, I'm the type of person that kept buying dealerships. And Dick, my partner, God love him, would say, Dan, we haven't got any money. So I understand, Dick. Why did you just buy these other dealerships? I said, Dick, they don't know that. I said, so we just bought another dealership. So we might get behind $200,000 or $300,000. I mean, what the hell was that? Just a few numbers. So how did we come up with that money to make ourselves successful? Well, somebody called Dan Hebert and Ace Hebert, and they would say, Jesus Christ, Danny, what the hell are you doing? So I have a vision. Someday this whole model is going to work. You just got to stick with me. They said, we are, but how much does it cost to stick with you? I said, well, today it's $400,000. And as God is my witness, when Dick, who was my beloved partner, had a piece of paper, I'm telling you the God's honest truth, in his wallet that we owed his father and JR $400,000. And I say, well, Dick, he said, well, I've got it in my pocket. We never paid any interest. We couldn't afford it or whatever, I don't know. But and they give us hell. And so JR and Ace would come up and say, did I just hear you bought dealerships in Maine? I said, yeah. Jesus Christ, he said, we just gave you $400,000 to cover the last ones. I said, yeah, but, the bankers don't know this, so we're going to buy these dealerships. And Ace would shake his head and say, Jesus Christ, I don't know. But I've got to tell you that our success, and Dick Hebert was